Tell that.
AU is trying. AU is not older than 20 years.
Right.
And you don't change human nature or attitudes just like that. But AU is trying. What, again, we shouldn't forget is that, again, back in history, you talked of our brothers in the north. Mm-hmm. They tended to think they were other than African. They saw themselves more perhaps as Arabs and then looked down on those of us from sub-Saharan Africa.
Right.
Like,
so what was your experience with some of the leaders? Were they body language that suggested that?
Well, with me, anybody from anywhere, you wouldn't feel we were talking to a lesser human than yourself.
Okay,
that's me personally.
Okay,
but I wouldn't know about others.
How that one? When the diaspora, there's been a lot of call for diasporans to come in. One, those in the diaspora feel like African countries pay lip service when they say come in. Are they right?
Everybody got brainwashed.
Okay.
What shouldn't happen is for anybody to want to come back in search of their roots with the mentality that is coming to civilize people.
Okay.
That is coming with superior rights, superior know-how and that sort of thing. No. Once you accept that your ancestors left this place to wherever you find yourself now, and you want to set your roots. In fact, you should come like you are going to, a Muslim is going to Mecca. You should come with a spirit of humility to come and see. So this is where my great parent came from. When you come with this attitude, you wouldn't expect to be met with red carpet from airports and then, no. So I think those who would come back should come with the proper psychology.
Okay.
Just like those of us on the continent making the appeal for others to come back home, should also see that these people have lived in a culture, say United States, of self-expression, participation. They've come by science and technology and know-how and so forth. So they think big monies and private initiatives and things like that. So we're asking them to come back, not just because we want to say they are cousins, they are black like us. We appreciate that where they found themselves. There's advancement in terms of economy, in terms of technology, perhaps appreciation of the wider world and that sort of thing. So we want them to come back to do business or to come and be like a yeast for leavening the bread of Africa. So we should appreciate that they are coming to help enrich the continent. And we shouldn't talk, like you said, lip service, with lip service to get them here, only to frustrate them. So they go back and then they don't want to hear of the word Africa.
Yeah.
So there should be movement on both sides.
I think you just touched on the very reason why DNT is formed, because we want to really foster this communication, because you're right. On the one hand, people who are coming in think their God's gift to their respective country. That's wrong. At the same time, there are people here, when you come back, even in your humility, they still, by virtue of the fact that you've changed, they have some sort of an attitude toward you. What conversation needs to happen to make foster that understanding?
I've come to believe that the changes, especially the significant transformational changes around the world, they come not through masses so much as through visionary leadership. Leadership that is committed and would pursue persistently the vision which they would work to realize, even at the cost of their lives. So It's one thing the media are doing propaganda about this and that, and another getting the few leaders who really mean something from the core.
Okay.
To really try to ignite a communication, fruitful communication between the diasporan Africans and the Africans on the continent. Okay. When the leaders, in this respect, allow me to say, especially in government, would craft policies and implement with sincerity and commitment to draw people and would implement the policies masterfully to welcome the returnees, if I may use the word,
that's yeah,
into society and economy. And you see the changes will come initially, perhaps gradually, but in due course, they will gather momentum.